want to be here, neither do we. That's why we call it the obligatory. We talk about farts, food, mics, kids, $5,000 beds, girls, comedy, and Kermit's butthole. Yeah, maybe the facts aren't right, but here's the obligatory podcast with Kermit and Myke.
Welcome back. Long time no speak to a special pandemic episode of the Obligatory Podcast with Kermit and Myke. I am Myke.
And I'm Kermit in episode 96.
It sounds okay, right?
What, with a mask on?
Yeah, we're talking through masks.
Well, I got a ninja mask on. You got an actual...
You don't have a ninja mask.
What are you talking about?
You have a mask like all those people who are out of work on Facebook now who decide, I'm going to get out the sewing machine and make masks.
There's a custom mask, dude.
Yeah, it is a custom mask.
Yeah.
It looks like it was made out of like an old jock strap.
No, well, it's two different threading.
Two different threadings?
Yeah.
Now you're bragging. You're
Yeah,
like,
it's all good, though. You know, you can lift
did
it
you
up.
just lift your mask to drink your beer?
Perfect. See? That's what the masks are for, right?
Yeah. They actually, you would think...
You're smart if they put a hole right here. That way I can drink.
But then what would the point be in having a hole there that goes right into your mouth when you're trying to keep things out of your mouth?
Well, not when I'm drinking.
Well, so you mean like a little flap?
Yeah, like a little flap. Should I have like a little trap door?
Like those little pajama butt flaps, but
you
for
know
your
what?
mouth?
Oh, that sounds so much better. See? Just talk.
Yeah, you know what? I can probably, yeah.
No, you don't do it because I don't know where you've been. You're in my house. Hold on.
What do you mean?
Let me see.
You going to spray me?
6 feet away.
6 feet?
Let's
Am
see.
I 6 feet? Here, I'll take the end of that.
There you go. All right, keep going.
Nope, we're out of room. This is what we got. How many feet away are we?
Son of a bitch. There's only 3 feet.
3 feet.
3
All right.
feet.
Well, but then I'm 3 feet taller than you too. So if you play the angle,
right.
that's 6 feet. That's 6 feet.
I came prepared though for this podcast, and then I also bought one of the meters.
One of those digital.
Yeah, so let me check your temperature.
Okay.
Let me see. Oh shit!
I think that's a stud finder.
No. Okay, you might be right, but look, it's the same thing. It checks
No.
temperatures.
No, it doesn't.
Oh my gosh, screw this mask. Yeah, it checks temperatures.
That does not take temperatures.
What are you talking about?
That's a stud finder. You put down the wall so you can find the nails in the.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my God! Did you really just put down your forehead?
Because I'm a stud.
Oh my God!
Because I'm a stud.
You know what? I should have stuck with the stay-at-home order. This is ridiculous. So it is episode 96 of the Obligatory Podcast with Kermit and Myke. And yeah, it's been a while, man. We've been off for a few weeks now.
I think we took like 3 weeks off.
At least.
Oh, yeah. Promo, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all that stuff, Podbean. Hey, Patreon, because Myke definitely needs it now. And I definitely am going to be right behind Myke soon. So.
What do you mean? I'm employed still. You're not.
You're employed?
Well, I'm still doing some stuff. I got some side hustles going on.
You ain't doing no side hustles.
I'm side hustling.
You liar.
What?
No one's paying for your tricks.
Didn't I book you on a couple of side hustles?
I don't know what you're talking about. Look.
Okay, good.
But, all right. Well, either way, you're not... I'm about to be on the same page with you guys.
I had 3 full-time jobs, 1 part-time job. I'm down to 1 full-time job.
Okay.
I'm like the Haitians from that in Living Color. Was it the Haitians or the Jamaican? By your age, I had 6 jobs, man.
I don't know. I don't remember that.
You don't remember in Living Color?
Yeah, that's comedy skit.
Yeah,
show.
the sketch that launched Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I don't remember that skit you're talking about. That's all.
No. It was like a family, and they were like the Jeffersons, but I think they were Jamaican, and it was always about. Oh, you only have 4 jobs. By your age, I had 7 jobs. I did this. I kind of thought that Tools guy you did was a rip-off of that the whole time.
That was my family, man. That wasn't the, so bad.
Yeah. Wow, this is a horrible podcast so far.
No, this is great, man.
This is just so terrible. We're totally not on point.
What are you talking about? We're on point. We're a little bit off.
Okay,
let's
bring it in.
Let's bring it in.
Let's get some direction going here.
You know it's going to be really bad?
What's that?
When we start doing stand-up again.
Dude, I was talking about that with someone today.
It's going to be so bad.
You know how it's been when, like, if you have a couple of weeks off from a paid gig, or if you've only been featuring rather than headlining, or you've only been hosting rather than featuring, there's always that when you go back, you're like, oh, man, 25 minutes is a long-ass time.
45. 5 minutes is going to be feeling like a nightmare.
I think it was like a year and a half ago, I was just doing a ton of featuring, and I hadn't headlined full weekends in a while. And before I went to do my headliner set, I was just me in the garage with a mic and a mic stand, not plugged into everything, just making sure I could fill 45 minutes. And even then, like, there's times that you just don't do jokes for a while, and then you start doing those jokes again, and then, like, 2 months later, you say something while you're on stage that you go, oh, shit, that was part of that joke that I've been leaving off for 2 months. You know, so, yeah, it's going to be funny because there's those guys that get rusty, and then there's those guys that get rusty, but then this is going to be a whole new level. That being said, it's probably best that some of the people out there are forgetting jokes they have.
Yeah. Let's be honest, though.
Yeah.
You think comedy's going to come back?
Why wouldn't it?
I think it's dead, dude. I'm having a really negative vibe with all this.
Stand up?
Yep.
You think?
Yep.
You know, it's
I don't think stand up as itself won't die. People coming out to shows is going to die.
I'm not.
You don't think people you think people are going to want to sit in a closed area with strangers, coughing, laughing, eating, talking, sneezing?
I don't know. It depends on where we go with this. I mean, do we end up with a cure? Do we end up with a vaccine? Do we end up breaking down the curve and flattening out and everything going back to normal? Is there a lot of hype behind this that doesn't need to be behind it, you know?
Listen, man. All these touring comedians, you're going back home.
You know what's funny?
You're going back home. Call up moms.
I was actually well, let's retrace this. First of all, what are you playing with over there?
Is it that loud?
Yeah, it is. It's showing up through the headphones.
Oh, it is, isn't it? I can hear it now.
Yeah.
Whoops, my bad.
Look at you. Great producer.
It's been a while.
Great producer over there. So let's recap, okay? Let's go
Let's
back.
recap it.
Let's go back a couple of weeks to when I said, man, my life is going pretty good. Let's take it back to that.
I'm with you.
It back to that because I came in here. I was kind of braggadocious.
Yeah.
I was talking about, man, lots of good things happening for me right now. Okay, I'm on the road, right? But I'm not on the road all the time. And I was feeling bad about that. But then I realized I'm not on the road all the time. But I'm on the road less, but making more money than I was before because the gigs I was getting were bigger, better gigs. So I didn't have to work for $300 every weekend because I was making $15 for one show. You know, that type of thing. And then I was writing for a TV show. And that's something I'd always wanted to do. And then I got an offer to be a co-host on a radio show, like a legit radio show, not like this podcast shit we do.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying, though. Like, we're trash. That's what I'm basically saying.
Jesus.
And then a big deal, Louis Anderson had offered to have me. He was taping on Conan O'Brien. So he had offered to let me come out to his taping, introduce me to Conan as a comic and a writer, and see where I can take it from there.
Yeah, everything was going well.
I was, for
all
lack
the
of a better
chips
word.
in place.
Yep. And what did we learn?
What did we learn?
What's the one thing we know about me? I have a black cloud that follows me.
Are you to blame for all this? Is that what we're saying? We finally have a face to the corona?
You know how whenever a northerner comes down and it's all becomes shit weather, and then it's like, oh, you brought the weather down with you.
Yeah.
This was probably God had turned his eyes away from me for a little bit, turned back to check on me, realized life was going pretty well, and realized he couldn't just throw a normal curveball in the way. He had to stop the world, basically, to fuck with me.
So you're the virus.
No.
You're the cause of this.
I will say it's probably my fault.
You're the face of the corona.
It's probably it. That's probably it. That's probably
the corona cloud.
God realized I had too much good stuff going for me and realized it was going to take more than the usual speed bump to end it all. He's like, how did I let things get so good for him? Pandemic.
Wow.
Done.
Sanchez, draw this Mike corona face.
So anyways, I was actually speaking to Louis today. He hit me up and we were talking about
everything's
some stuff.
fucked.
So I asked him, I'm like, hey, we were talking back and forth. And I said, I hope this whole thing hasn't affected any of your projects too badly because he had a lot of things in the fire going. And he wrote me back, and I thought this was so. I hope he doesn't mind me saying it, Mike. The whole comedy, and this kind of goes with what you were just saying.
Are you doing his voice?
No, I'm not gonna do his voice. I don't do impressions.
What you do too?
Not that it would matter because even if you did impressions, you'd be unemployed now too. So this is kind of goes back to what you were saying. You wrote me back, Mike. The whole comedy and entertainment world has changed. We will have to reinvent ourselves. I'm working on it as we speak. So,
AKA nothing. Netflix.
What you were just saying about stand-up changing. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's not going to be people.
I think what's going to happen is like, hey, you got a room of 300 that can fit 300, and well, cut that in half, and then cut that in half because we're spreading out the tables.
Well, you do see some people like Carmen Morales is doing those. She's taking advantage of this and doing some of those viral or not viral shows.
The Zoom shows.
The Zoom shows.
I don't like them. I'm sorry.
I haven't seen any of them.
My ADD cannot hang with it.
I haven't seen any of them. I know she did one or two, and then she had Brad Williams come on. And from what I understand, what's Zoom, like 100 people right now? You can get up to 100 people. So I think she sold out at least two out of the three I've seen. So they're selling tickets at what? $5 a head.
That's
for
great.
when they were doing no names, and then $10 a head for the Brad Williams. You know, so there's some people finding ways to make money in this whole thing.
Did I tell you what happened with me and Zoom?
I was going to get into that.
Fuck Zoom. Zoom almost ended my career double more than what it is already.
So for those of you not familiar with Zoom, get your head out your ass. But basically, it's like when you FaceTime on your phone,
It's
but you
Skype.
can do it for up to 100 people.
Yeah, it's Skype
Yeah.
on steroids,
Yeah.
which not for nothing, the connection still sucks. Zoom, you guys need to get your shit together because it's not a good service.
So my kids started doing the distance learning, which is basically homeschool, but they open up their laptop and they talk to their class on certain days. All right.
Okay.
Certain times, everything else. They have something similar to Zoom called Big Blue Button, which is made specifically for, I guess, schools and stuff like that.
Okay.
That being said, a lot of the teachers weren't happy with some of the technical difficulties they were having with Big Blue Button, so they decided to use their personal Zoom account.
Oh,
And-
they got bombed.
Much like what we're about to get into,
Yep.
happened right in Orange County. Didn't happen to my kid because you know me, I will spend the rest of my life tracking down the motherfuckers who do shit like that to my
Oh,
children.
there's no way of tracking them.
I will kill innocent people to find them. I will find people and just blame it on them, period, and then feel good about it. But yeah, someone hacked in, and in the middle of this like 4th, 5th grade class, all of a sudden it was just porn clips. So, which is you decide you were going to take being a karate sensei.
So I'm doing online karate to, make a little change, which it's great. If you are a karate parent, you listen to it, thank you. But it's rough. It's hard. I'm not used to it. I don't like it. I'm getting the hang of it, whatever.
So basically, it's you with a camera on you, and then you have students watching you, but they're in their living room, and they're basically...
It's like watching a YouTube video.
But in real time?
Yeah, in real time.
Okay.
It's just, hey, Mike, I can see you if you're not, like, if I tell you to do jumping jacks and you're standing there, I'm like, Mike, let's go. And then you start doing jumping jacks.
Oh, okay.
So anyways, this is our first class.
And
First class.
And you're using Zoom.
And we're using Zoom. And it's going okay.
You're about how many minutes in?
We're doing 40-minute classes. We are at the 30-minute mark. 30-minute mark. All of a sudden, these kids come in like a gang of wolves, like 5 of them. My dad's watching the laptop because the laptop, whatever's on the laptop, is projected on the TV screen and is projected, from the camera. So we're seeing what kids are on and whatever. My dad started screaming, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa!" All of a sudden,
Because these aren't students.
no, they're just like pop, 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 pop. They're just coming in, man, like little like fire ants, dude. And the first thing they put in big bold letters, "I hate N-word," and screaming.
Ninjas?
Yeah, ninjas with a hard R. And they start screaming that, "I hate man," and we're like, "Whoa!" So then we run to the camera. Before we can get to the camera, I kid you not. So they show a photo of.
How old are these quote unquote
They're like
kids?
teens, man. I don't know.
Pieces of shit.
And they show up a photo of the cartoon Caillou.
No, I don't.
You don't know? You're not familiar with Caillou? Caillou is it's a cartoon show, and it's like a little kid, and he like does like
It's
like Dora the
Chip
Explorer.
animation?
No, it's like Dora the Explorer, but whatever. So anyways, that cartoon pops up and he's butt naked, and like the characters are on there like drawn poorly, but they're naked with their tits out, whatever.
So it was animated porn?
Yeah, it was drawings more than
Okay.
anything. But then another kid was like, "No, F that." So then also he went to Pornhub, and the first thing is like a girl busting out a split riding a pole,
So
and we shut it down.
so
we shut it
basically
down by that time.
whatever they play on their laptop ends up on the screen?
Yeah, they can just pretty much shoot it out.
Okay, because I've seen like, I don't know if this was set up, but it was like one of those business conference calls where I guess the girl was on the conference call and picked up her laptop and went into the bathroom and set the laptop down on the bathroom floor, and she was just going on full potty.
She's peeing or pooping. Yeah. But
like she forgot that they could see her or something.
Right. But no, ours is a little bit different.
Yeah.
So that happened.
And how long was it up before you guys were
Oh,
able to
dude,
shut
like
down?
within like maybe like 5 seconds. But within those 5 seconds, they bombed us, man. Because it's like 5 of them working together. So it's like they're just shooting out images. So at the time, I'm freaking out. Now it's like you think about it, it's fucking hilarious because like that'll be like some dumb shit I would have done.
But did you have pushback from some parents on that?
No, all the parents are super cool about it. They're like, look, shit happens. Let's figure this out. Let's get a little bit tighter on the security.
We're gonna have this talk sooner or later.
So listen, I don't mind porn, but you don't need to teach my kid it. It's just like what punches and porn don't really mix. So
or do they?
Or do they? But yeah, so that's what happened, and man, that shit was horrible at the time.
Are you still using Zoom?
I'm still doing Zoom, still doing online classes. I have no choice. What else I'm gonna do?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's amazing right now what's been deemed essential employees. Like,
well, the wrestling is essential. You heard about that one?
Yeah. Like WWE.
I need to see a power driver now.
WWE has pushed for it, and the governor, I guess, yesterday or today went ahead and recognized WWE World Wrestling. What is it? World Wrestling Events? Is that it?
World Wrestling Entertainment.
World Wrestling Entertainment. They deemed them as a essential institution, and I guess the Florida economy depends on them or something like that. So they're allowed to go ahead and keep filming.
Dude, they don't need to do that. These are so sad to watch, man. These guys just like wrestling with no audience. Did you see the one with Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Well, is it any different than all these comedians doing their comedy for no audience?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's bad, and I'm not saying it's good. Like the video I saw, Stone Cold goes out. He's like, "You guys are with me. Give me a hell yeah."
And there's
hell yeah
crickets.
There's just no one there.
It's the staff yelling back.
It's the staff, and it's like, what the hell are you doing, guys? Like, stop. Enough is enough. So I mean, I don't know, the comedy thing too. Like if people thought bombing in front of an audience was bad, how about bombing in front of no audience? It's just like, so so then I went to the store, right? Yeah, so that was right. Or I like the comedians that laugh at their own joke.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I've been asked to be on a couple of those shows so far, and I've just been like, nah, I'm good each and every time.
Oh yeah, I can't imagine.
Nah, I'm good.
It's horrible. Here's the Stone Cold one I was telling you about. Look. Oh, whoops, commercial. Womp womp. Wow, man, you're good on your production.
If you want to know what 316 Day is all about, give me a hell yeah.
They even did the shot of the empty
I
audience.
said, if you want to know what 316 Day is all about, give me a hell yeah. Hell!
And then the announcer tries to help him out, and it's just like... It's so sad. It's just dumb. It's just stupid.
Well, those guys at least are still getting their paychecks.
They're
right?
still getting paid, but
and I almost prefer to see that than the opposite of that, which is some things deemed essential where people are actually showing up, like churches. Did you hear about this pastor up in Virginia who held all these big services, large gatherings? Even he was evangelical.
Sound it out. I'm not gonna say it.
Evangelical.
Okay.
Evangelical. So basically, up in Virginia, and he did broadcasting from his church, showing he's like, now I was told we couldn't have more than 10 people in one place, but I want my congregation to stand up right now and show those cameras when we come together, the power of the Lord, and blah blah blah. And Lord is stronger than this, and Lord is stronger than that, and God is stronger than this, and God is stronger than that. And the only way I'm gonna stop preaching is if I'm in jail or the hospital. Well, it turns out there was another way because he's dead.
Did he die?
He died.
Okay.
He died. Coronavirus complications.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
No, it's a legit story. You can look it up.
All right.
Yeah. So it's just one of those things where it's like, dude, I'm all for people having their faith and having their beliefs, but there comes a time that science has to factor into these things. Like, don't put a ton of people into one room when there's a disease that spreads from person to person so easily, and believe that your fictitious, invisible friend for adults is going to protect you from everything.
Oh man, I don't know what to say, man. Look, people just want that hope. They want that hope of getting like that extra kind of blanket of comfort, like everything's gonna be okay, and it's not right now.
Yeah, you don't need a blanket. You need a mask. Put it on. It's better than blanket. Cover your face. You know? I don't know, man.
But this has been going on for years. Like, people have been getting sick and then like going and sneezing.
Well,
and then like it's just as common. Like, I've been training martial arts for years. I do jujitsu.
You gonna get good at it soon?
Maybe. But the fact is, jujitsu is literally someone in your face.
Mm-hmm.
The moment anyone coughs, sneezes, sniffles, we kick you the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
You're not even allowed to walk through the door. Like, are you sick?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, he's got a headache.
I can't
Bye.
have you. Yeah.
Out.
I can't have you around here.
And it's automatic. You're not allowed to even show up. Like, same thing with parents. Your kid's sick, don't bring him here. Take him out of here.
Well, we were talking about the preacher in Virginia who had all the people in his church. Now, there are some preachers that aren't allowing people in their church, right?
Okay.
They just have empty churches when they're still preaching.
Well, they're doing like the Zoom thing.
Well, I think you found one that I guess.
Kenneth Copeland.
Yeah, we're people at home. Don't worry, Kenneth Copeland has you. No need for the cure because he is putting it down on the devil pretty hard. So why don't we go ahead and take a listen and see what's going on with him?
This guy looks like a devil. He's horrible.
Almighty!
Oh boy! Look at his lackeys.
Strong. South wind. Heat.
God, he is creepy.
Burn this thing.
He doesn't even have eyelids.
In the name of Jesus. In the name of Satan, you bow your knee. You fall on your face.
He can't even keep a straight
It's
face.
like a Batman villain.
Dude, this is like if more white guys rapped.
Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He just raspberried the camera.
Oh, he's blowing.
The wind of God.
That's how you blow.
On you.
On you.
Wow.
You are destroyed forever. And you'll never be back.
I'm not sure that's how
What
this
a
works.
creepy fuck.
Yeah. You know what I realized? All those years of Catholicism being beat into me, like 12 repeats in, I started repeating. I'm like, and you, and you. I didn't even notice it. But yeah, it was like he's up there saying his stuff, and those are like his hype men. They just repeat the last word of everything he's saying, like, yeah, yeah.
You know what's funny? There's already remixes of the stupid song of the
There has to be.
Dude, people do not give a shit, man. The internet will always win.
But dude, here's a guy who takes people's money.
Then sang Moses.
They put a remix to it.
Of Israel this song unto the Lord. COVID-19.
Oh, shit. Shit hits hard.
COVID-19.
I told you.
Oh! Yeah.
From the state of Washington to the state of Maine to Brownsville, Texas, and the tip of Florida.
Yo, this is great.
Right?
Today, burn this thing.
Yeah.
Virus hates heat. You just burn this thing. Burn. Supernatural heat wave straight out of hell. Burn. COVID-19.
Of course, they add a scene of white people dancing horribly.
The wind of God.
God, dude, it's like he has no eyelids.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yo, he is a creepy looking dude.
Yep.
Would you take someone like that, man? Like, do people look at this guy and go, "Yeah, he looks nice. Looks like a
No,
nice
not
guy."
at all, man. He gets people scared that they're gonna die and burn and suffer in hell unless you send your checks to him. And
Does he have a jet? Does he have a private jet or something like that?
Of course, dude.
Yeah, he has
Of
like a
course.
private jet. Like, I remember him talking about it.
Huge buildings, private jets, but he needs that to do the Lord's work.
What a racket. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's tax free because, well, they're a church, so they don't have to pay taxes. Bullshit like that, man.
Yeah, he came out with a video. He was talking about how he needs to like get a better jet.
Look, I'm all for churches and everything else. Spent several years as an altar boy, raised Catholic and everything else. But you're a business, and you need to pay your share of taxes. There you go. Done.
Yeah, dude, he's got work done.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Ugh.
So what have you been doing to keep yourself busy, man? Because I know you got to be going stir crazy.
You know what? It's not that bad.
No?
No, I know everyone wants to hear like sad stories of someone losing their shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I miss? I miss the hangouts.
Yeah.
That's what I do miss. I miss going out, hanging out,
Mm-hmm.
chilling, hanging out. I miss that. Besides that, dude, like this is, if I can get paid doing this, yeah, great. But like that's a scary part. But like, no, man, I got plenty of entertainment between Netflix, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo.
Have you felt the days just start merging together?
You know, the thing is, I take so many naps now. I don't like it. Like I like when you're on your way here, I was supposed to have everything set up.
Yeah.
Fell asleep on the floor with a dog. I was just chilling. Like woke up, I was like, shit, dude. I've taken like at least like 2 to 3 naps a day now.
Yeah.
Like day naps. I hate them because
But
I'm not
you
doing
got,
anything.
You got nowhere to be. No
I'm
responsibilities.
just watching TV, and all of a sudden I just
How often are you doing the karate classes?
Mondays and Wednesdays.
So just 2 days a week you have
Monday,
responsibilities.
Wednesday, Friday. Sorry.
Okay, 3 days a week, and that's only 40 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So-
2 classes a day.
Oh, so 2 classes.
Yeah, knock
So
out.
like 2 hours a day,
2 hours,
3
yeah.
days a week.
Yeah.
So that's basically 6 hours in an entire week that you have somewhere you have to be and something you have to do, and the rest of the time you can just
Fart around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
But
crazy, man.
Fart around with no money and you gotta be smart with your money right now.
Yeah,
So I mean, I don't know, but like, yeah, I'm not used to this like nothing to do in the mornings. I got no private lessons either. Like,
Right.
my mornings used to be stacked with lessons,
Mhm.
and nobody wants to work out.
you get your stimulus check yet?
I did.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
When did that hit?
Yesterday.
Really? I saw.
Oh, actually, I take that back. It should be in my bank right now.
Okay, I saw a ton of people post yesterday. They started posting that it was coming in and everything else. There's
That's only for 1 month, right?
right now.
So what's gonna happen next month? We're just gonna be sucking air
don't,
again.
Don't think of it as a month. Right now, they've only approved that one-time check of $1,200 or $1,200 plus $500 for each additional child you have on your taxes. But they're talking about doing another one. But yeah, you don't get that every month. I hear in Canada they're already doing something like $900 every week or $980 every 2 weeks or something like that
Damn,
until
that'd
the
be nice.
unforeseeable, right? But there's a firefighter in Indiana who he knew his stimulus check was supposed to hit. He was supposed to get one for $1,700. I guess it was for him,
Oh, I read this.
and $500 for his kid. So he goes to the ATM. $8.2 million deposited into his account.
Yeah.
So if you're wondering where your check is, there's a volunteer firefighter in Indiana who $8.2
Did he report
million.
that, or the bank was like, hold up?
He did. He called up the bank, and they're like, "Oh, we're not showing that on our end." But he had taken a picture of it, and then when he went back to the ATM, it was already null and void, not there.
Okay.
But there's got to be something going on for $8.2 million to accidentally end up in your account.
Some asshole heist guy, some hacker was like, damn it, I hit the
Yeah.
wrong button.
Yeah.
Hit the wrong zero.
We got to send it through so many accounts
Too many
before it can get to
zeros.
me. What would you do if you got to the ATM, $8.2 million? Are you honest and you call up, or do you sit there and go,
Dude,
let's see how much I can take out?
I would let it ride for at least a couple days before touching it.
Here's the thing. I've only learned from watching like news stories. That always comes back on you.
It comes back to you.
There was we did one on the lowdown. I guess it was in North Carolina. There was a husband and wife living in a trailer park, the whole trailer park dream, and they went to their account and they had like somehow $780,000 had been placed into their account. So they just assumed they were meant to have that money. And they went out and spent it and everything else. Well, you know, a month later, the bank calls them up, goes, "Hey, we found out we accidentally put $780,000." They're like, "Yep." They're like, "Well, we'd like to get back. Can't spend it." And they're like, "Well, you owe us." "Nope." You put it in my. They try playing the.
Yeah.
Nope, your mistake. You deal with it.
Of course.
That, believe it or not, it's illegal to keep that money, supposedly.
Yeah, because it's not yours.
Yeah,
But I mean,
but where, you know,
what are you gonna
yeah,
do?
what are you gonna do?
Look the other way.
But they had bought a couple of living in a mobile home, bought a couple of vehicles, cash, I guess, bought a couple of used ATVs because, you know, why not? And they even bought a truck for a friend or something. And then they're like, yeah, at least they were being generous.
I got
with
plenty
it.
of money. You want to buy a truck?
Yeah.
I'll get you a truck.
Yeah.
Come on.
So $8.2 million. I haven't got mine yet.
You haven't gotten yours yet?
Now let me check.
Did you make under $75,000 a year?
On the books?
we know that answer, even with the books. Without the books, even.
You'd be surprised.
You didn't make no over 75 grand. There's no way. Firewalls don't bring that much money.
Thank God for watches.
By the way, you can't do watches anymore, can you?
Why not?
They only come from China?
What?
Your watches?
What about
Where do they come from?
China, Texas? Small city.
Oh, damn. Yeah, dude. You can't get shit delivered now.
Yeah, you can. I just had a
Not overseas?
I just had a Kobe Bryant pop guy come to me from China.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
Kobe Bryant. Yeah.
Yeah, I know who it is. I'm just saying.
You mean you know who it was?
Oh. He started this. He blew up and then
And he blew up? I'm not sure that's how it...
I didn't mean that.
What's wrong with you?
The helicopter blew up.
See, this is the problem with not hanging out with human beings. You forget how to
dude,
talk.
It's gonna be horrible. When we first hang out, hey, what you go do today? Yeah? Cool. I'm like, what?
Oh, man. No, I've had some time to do some stuff. You've been binge watching anything on Netflix? Been watching any shows?
Dude, Sanchez keeps sending me shit to watch, and I'm just like an idiot. I'm like, okay, I watch it, but yeah.
You, a lot of wasteful stuff? Or
No, they're funny shows. It's just, man, I'm not used to watching this much TV.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just too much. And yeah, but I'm watching a shitload of shows.
Yeah.
You want me to go down the list?
What? Anything that sticks out? Anything you would recommend?
No. I mean, like, I watch like the basic like anime stuff, and then I watch like see like shit, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, I haven't seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I actually just today started watching that show, Community. I've never watched Community.
I started
before.
watching Community.
And I gotta tell you, I'm
it's a funny
okay
show.
with it. Whenever I'm
Who
doing
said it wasn't?
Whenever I'm doing stuff on the computer, I usually put on a show in the background rather than having music or something. I usually like having something in the background going on. And so I put that on today to take care of some emails and stuff. And I actually found myself going, okay, this is interesting. But that show's been out for how long?
It's been out for a while.
Yeah, I know, because they were making references. And I'm like, oh, that's that guy that sings that This Is America song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, that show's fun. I watched Dave too. I think that's a really good show.
Yeah, you sent me a link to watch Dave, and the link didn't work.
It didn't work?
But I found it somewhere else, and I binge watched that all in one sitting.
It's pretty good, right?
It's not bad. It's not bad.
It's
And
not
you know
like
what's funny?
ha 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 crazy funny.
I wonder did he write that show?
Yeah.
Okay, so the guy that plays Dave also wrote the show?
And Lil Dicky.
Okay, that makes sense, because otherwise casting for that show probably would have been difficult. It's like, we need a Jewish guy, but you got to be able to rap pretty decently, because I thought the whole thing was going to be he was a shitty rapper trying to become a rapper. Oh, yeah, let's turn off our phones before we
thought it
record.
was off.
It's been so... Look at the... What is with you today, dude? You are sucking at this producing thing. You got nothing ready to go when I get here. You leave your phone on. You're playing with the springs over here. You're like, boom, boom, boom. Like you're playing fucking bass for the P-Funk All-Stars and shit. You're drinking, what's this shitty Big Wave Golden Ale?
I want to feel like I'm at a bar again, hanging out with the boys.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I just want to hang.
Yeah. Oh, I feel so bad for you, man.
Feel bad for me.
I feel so bad for you. Yeah.
I don't feel like, again, but like as far as like everyone like missing.
Yeah. I'm not missing anything.
No, like I miss. No, I you know what I do? I do miss training.
Yeah.
I miss training a lot.
I was going to say, you look like you're getting fat.
I'm getting really fat.
Yeah.
I'm getting chunky monkey. Bro, I'm
Pretty
eating.
soon, you and your dad are going to be the ones sitting behind the counter while your sister runs.
Like after you
everything.
leave, I'm working out. But like I'm pushing it, man. I'm trying to keep this belly
know.
down. It
I
sucks.
notice. I see it.
You sell a belly?
Yep.
Oh no.
Yep.
Sucks.
When I walk in feeling better about myself, there's something wrong in this
I ain't
house.
that big, son of a bitch.
You're getting there.
No
man.
way.
You're getting
I'm
there.
fucking doing some fucking workouts tonight.
I hear. What's that I hear? Get off me. That's your chair.
Look at that.
That's your chair.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So I was watching Community. I did get sucked into the Tiger King thing for a little
I
bit.
can't get into it.
Really?
It's stupid.
I had to watch it twice.
You watched the whole series twice?
Well, I watched the whole series. I didn't know it was going to become this, like, basically the only thing on the internet, COVID-19, Tiger King, back and forth. So then I decided I was going to do a parody of it, and then I had to go back and rewatch it just to write the parody.
Oh, did the parody song?
Yeah, and that's actually got a ton of views. So
Yeah, you've been on a musical tip lately.
I've just been trying to keep busy. But really, I started all just to kind of try to teach myself some video editing and stuff like that. And I got to tell you, since I got into, like, I don't have access to what you use. You use Final Cut, right?
Yeah.
So I have a Lenovo laptop.
A what?
Lenovo.
What is that?
It's a laptop.
That's a laptop?
But then I also
Did you make it up?
No, it's a real thing. But then I
I gotta look this up. How do you spell that?
It's a good laptop.
No, it's not.
Lenovo.
Hold up. Lenovo.
Yeah.
Lenovo?
Yeah, it's up there. They do the yoga and everything else.
Ew.
What?
Get this off my lap. Get this off my iPad. Ugh.
Oh my God!
Gross.
Why are you being like that?
Ugh.
Why are you being like that? This is for coming from a guy who's fucking drinking Big Wave Golden Ale. Go fuck yourself.
Hey, if Apple approves it, then it's okay.
Oh, okay. So, anyways, that's my personal PC. But then I got my work computer from the TV station, and that's my Mac.
Yeah, real shit.
But I can't load up. Final Cut on there
You
without
gotta pay for it.
Well, I don't mind paying for it at all, but because it has their lock on it, like I need their permission. Since we're laid off right now, I don't have anyone to unlock it. So I'm limited to using iMovie right now for editing and everything. And I gotta tell you, it's pretty cool. I've been playing around with it and everything else, and it has a lot of features and functions. It's nowhere near as cool as Final Cut or anything like that. But after spending like 2 weeks on iMovie, I've given you way too much credit for some of the shit you do. Like, really?
It's not that hard.
No, it's like I'm sitting there going, "Oh my God, this is one switch.
Yeah.
This is one switch, and this is something." Kermit's like, "Yeah, that's gonna be like 7-8 hours. I'll get to it tomorrow." Your whole life is a lie, man.
What
It's
are you
a
talking
scam.
about?
Like everything you've been doing.
No, it's not.
Oh, dude, I gotta put a fade on that. Yeah. It's like clearly clicking here. Oh man, I gotta clip that. I gotta move that. I'm like,
Picture it. What you call it? Me doing it, but on the iPad instead of I can just do it with my finger.
oh, like touch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got a project in there now?
No. I haven't. This is the first time I opened iMovie in years. Nobody uses iMovie. You fossil.
It's all I got, man.
Look. Leap. All right, I'm done.
Yep, that's basically it. See,
just-
how come Macs aren't doing touchscreen?
They do have a touchscreen.
Really? On the Mac Air and the AirBook Pro or the Mac Pro?
I don't know what
MacBook
it's
Pro?
called, but yeah, they have a touchscreen already.
Okay. Yeah, I got a couple of iPads at the house. I got iPhones, obviously. I got the Mac and everything, and then my Lenovo PC.
Ugh.
But yeah, so I'm taking some time, learn some editing, learn some stuff about transitions. Did that thing today where you clone yourself basically, so you can put yourself in the same scene.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like, wow. I want to get a green screen. I want to be able to change backings and stuff.
Oh
like
shit,
that.
Hurley Productions.
Yeah. You should be happy. It's less stuff that I'm calling you about.
Damn right I am. Everyone, it's funny. Like, so I think what was it? I did your video, and then I did a couple other people's videos.
Yeah.
And then I got bombarded with questions.
Check out the Corona Man.
The Corona Man on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But I got bombarded with questions.
Yeah.
And all I'm doing is I'm not even helping people anymore.
You just do it and send it back?
No, I just send them a YouTube video. I'm like, here.
Yeah.
They're like, but I was like, yeah, learn. You got plenty of time, motherfucker.
It's all right there.
It's right
Everything
there.
you need.
Same shit I've been doing.
Yeah.
I ain't doing that shit no more, man.
So what you pay for like Final Cut Pro? Do you buy it once out or you pay a monthly subscription?
Nope. It's like $300.
Really?
It's expensive.
No, I'd like to get it. Anyone know how to hack a MacBook Air?
You know what? I know there's some couple guys that know how to, but I don't like doing it.
Oh, really? I just want to basically...
I'm afraid of it, corrupt my system.
Yeah. I just basically want to have access to add stuff onto the computer. That's all.
LumaFusion's pretty good, too. That's another ad you can buy.
What's that for?
Apple. It's called LumaFusion. It's pretty dope. They got tons of video editors, man. Look at all this shit, man.
Yeah, just finding the good ones.
Yeah.
But like I said, I can't add anything without the...
Without your
approval.
approval.
Yeah.
You need permission.
Yeah. Maybe I should just go get my own MacBook or something like that.
Don't you already have one? Just get the damn password. Why can't you text them?
Because they make it so hard, dude.
You can't text them, be like, yo, give me the password.
They laid me off. I don't even work there. I think they forgot I have their computer.
that's what's happening. You don't want to return the shit.
One day they're gonna wake up and be like, "Hey, where are those 22 MacBooks?"
You know what? Okay, now I'm with you. Yeah, you're gonna have to call. I know a guy that could probably hack your shit.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Let's get.
He's a comedian.
Really?
You know him.
Do I like him?
I don't know if you do or not, but you'll
Trick
like.
question. I don't like anybody.
You better like him to hack your MacBook.
All right. We'll talk to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm enjoying the editing of it. I've done a couple of, I've done a few parodies. So if you're bored and you haven't already,
you should go to Obligatory Podcast at Kermit'sZoom.com.
Which I do like the way the Corona Man parody came out. Like your video on that came out.
I realized
cool.
we didn't videotape enough.
I told you when we were doing that. I'm like, do you have enough, dude? You're like, yeah.
I had to double it up on that.
Yeah. I know. I noticed because I was here. I don't think anyone else knows.
I was like, I even flipped the camera. I flipped it the other way. I was
Yeah.
like, screw it.
Yep. So, I got the Corona Man out there, which is a parody of Billy Joel's Piano Man. I got Quarantine, which actually the Quarantine one is doing really well, too, which is a parody of Bush's Glycerine. And then I got He's the King of Tigers, which is a parody of Billy Joel's We Didn't Start the Fire, which I had a bitch of a time writing that because it's a lot of fucking words, but it came out well.
Surprised you just don't do like a binge, kind of like just a bunch of songs just right off the top of the head. Don't even do production.
Oh, you mean like what you guys did with Danny Davenport?
Well, yeah, I did that to Danny. Danny kept sending us videos of him singing Corona songs, and I was like, this asshole thinks I'm not gonna like shit on him, and I made that shit into like a now Coronas mix.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to see you helping other people.
I guess. Taking out the time to do that.
Yeah. So, and then I did a couple of stupid videos with the kids and stuff like that. So, really, though, it's what everybody's doing. You know, I see so many comedians.
Look, there's no reason why anyone shouldn't be doing anything right now. You have the time to be productive. Mm-hmm. Fucking do something. Well, you can do, even if it's like working out or learning a language or fucking learning how to Photoshop, do it.
I think we've talked about it before. You know, we always say that there's a younger generation of comedians who might not have as much stage experience, but they get more exposure because they've mastered social media. They've mastered this.
Some of them are really bad at it too, though.
Some of them are.
Yeah, they're lazy.
But it's always been one of those things. You can learn everything you need to learn. You just gotta have the time to sit there and learn how this works and how that works. And you really got no excuse right now if you're even one of the comedians like me, one of those old heads out there. It's like, take the time, learn how to use the technology to promote yourself.
Old heads usually don't want to take the time to do that bullshit.
Yeah, but you need it now. Like, there's people out there who had 1,000 Instagram followers when we started this, maybe when we went into this pandemic, and now they're up to like 14,000, and the shit they're putting out every day is subpar to say the least. But people are so desperate for anything, you know. And God, it's every other person is with an acoustic guitar and a Cash App title on Facebook. Like, I'm just gonna play if you want.
I'm surprised you didn't do that yet.
Me?
You didn't put the Cash App.
Nah, man. That's my music's for the people.
Is that what it is?
I'm not gonna sell out and profit from this. Yeah, I don't own the rights to any of my songs.
Is that what it is?
No.
I'm over here DJing for free.
With your 7 followers.
My 7 followers. Yeah, bro, play the hits. Cool.
I know, because at one point I was waiting for you to send me something back, and then I saw that night there was like a dance party with DJ Kermit. And I'm like, it's you sitting here playing songs for 6 people. I'm like, this is why I'm waiting. I'm like, whatever, dude. But that's the problem when you're not paying people for shit. You gotta go.
Oh no, there's a big and. A lot of people shit. And I'm like, I'm like, I'll get to it when I get to it.
I will say this though. I have a family member who hasn't worked in a long, long time. Like even before this pandemic thing. So now everybody's equals. But he hasn't worked in a long, long time. And he was one of those guys, whenever you get into a conversation with him, he'll start talking about something that doesn't matter whatsoever, but he wants to talk about it for like 3 hours. And
right.
and you're just like, dude, I don't have time for this. I got life. I got to go get back to life. And now I realize what it's about, because at the beginning of the pandemic, the boys' bathroom tub, the spout had a slight drip to it. Just like a doop, like doop, 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 doop. just enough to be slightly annoying, you know?
Right.
And not a big deal, but called the landlord on it, and the landlord's like, well, I'm having a tough time getting over there myself. They live in Cocoa, and usually the landlord, her husband is a handyman, so usually she likes to send him out first, see if he can work on it. If he can't, then they bring in someone else, you know? So they can't make it out. They're having problems getting a plumber out there, and it's just the slightest drip, and we put a bucket underneath it and then dump what collects over the course of a night into the pool, so we're not wasting quote-unquote water. You know, personally, I just want to let it go down the drain, but whatever. But it just annoys me because that's the bathroom I use at night. So I would go to the bathroom, and I'm trying to read stuff on Facebook, and it's just boom, 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 boom. So finally, this became my mission. I'm like, I'm fixing this fucking faucet.
Do you know how to fix a faucet?
Well, I do what you do when people need video shit.
You YouTube that shit?
I went to YouTube. I'm like, oh, so yeah, what I got here is the Moen 1624. I'm going to want to go ahead and pull that cartridge out. But first, I need to shut off the water to my house. So that's the thing. I went to Lowe's, got the part I needed, got back, realized I needed to shut off the main water to my house. Couldn't find the main water shut off from my house. Checked everywhere it was supposed to be. You're supposed to be out by the curb, little box, you pull it up, blah, blah, blah. There's your meter. I couldn't find it. So I'm on Facebook asking people where the fuck it is. I'm sending pictures. I got real estate friends telling me, dude, it should be right there. I'm like, here's a picture. You tell me where it is. Basically, the thing hadn't been shut off in so long, all this dirt had covered it. I had to dig down, I shit you not, like 9 inches to find the shut-off valve. And then I had to go get a special key to turn it off. And then the first time I turned it off, it didn't turn off. So I'm like sitting there going, did I turn off my neighbor's water? You know, I thought I hit the wire. I'm going. Long story short, this dripping water spout became my Moby Dick. It became my obsession for the week because why? I didn't have work to go to. I didn't have anywhere to be. I had the time to fucking obsess. I became my family member who will talk shit about Dodgers baseball for 5 hours nonstop. Shit that doesn't matter because I had nothing going on in my life. And you know what happened? I fixed it, and now I got nothing.
You didn't feel any relief. You didn't feel any satisfaction.
I'm not going to even lie to you. I sat on a toilet and watched a non-dripping faucet with satisfaction for like 45 minutes. I just sat there staring at it going, I did that.
You're a man.
I'm a man.
You're a man.
I'm a man.
You can get your little
and
wings.
And then I got kind of irked when everybody else in the house was kind of like flippantly like, hey, remember that dripping spout? They're like, yeah. I'm like, doesn't drip anymore. Fixed it. They're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, good.
I'm like,
congrats. Congratulations.
Days of my life, trips to the store, hours, dirty hands, dug up the yard to get to the turnoff. They don't know what I went through.
I don't feel like it's a hard job either, but it's okay. I'll give you that credit.
Go do it. Well, that's how I feel about your video editing skills now. I'm just like, come on, Kerm, you got 2 minutes. Don't masturbate once
It's
today.
not 2 minutes, man. It's a lot of time it takes in this editing.
No, there is stuff that, like, number one, I think iMovie is cool to kind of learn on because I am learning some stuff, some basics. But I do want to get on to Final Cut as soon as possible. And then I kind of want to learn, you do, like, some awesome stuff for, like, I don't think I told you.
Where are we going with this?
My kids accidentally saw one of the piece of shit videos. So now I'm sitting there.
Piece of shit.
Now I'm sitting there muting the videos for them because they love them all. So I'm like muting the shit part of the videos.
The song part.
But they love seeing me get. Oliver, my 6-year-old, will do the stop, turn, and pivot thing that you do at the end of the videos. They acted out the whole one of shooting
the
with the
toilet
gun.
paper gun?
Yeah, with just miming it out. They've had fun recreating it. They love the piece of shit video ones.
That's
In
hilarious.
fact, when I was leaving here tonight, they're like, you gonna film another video?
You gonna do another piece of shit video, Dad?
What? When you smacked the cereal off the table, I thought they were gonna pee themselves. Like when we did that. So check out the piece of shit roommate video.
My piece of shit roommate on YouTube.
But how you do that animation at the beginning, where we're just like
a little shaking head.
Yeah. What do you use for that? What
Final
you do?
Cut.
So there's actually a thing in Final Cut where you just go and you draw a line and go.
Yep.
And I think I sent you over. You're working on that fight video.
Yeah, I got a couple of videos in. I gotta do that later.
Yeah. So with iMovie, it's like when you film horizontally on your phone, you get the black bars when you put it into the 16:9 ratio or whatever.
1820 or no wait. Oh, it's like something 1920 by 18 something or 1850 by 1920, whatever.
So basically, you end up with black bars on the side, which is fun, which is what you want for some things. When you want to show that you're filming.
If you want it nice and tight and close, you got to do a different style.
Yeah. So with iMovie, there's no way to edit off those black bars.
Yeah, if you crop it out.
You can't, because the crop section, like I'll show you in iMovie, you can crop it, but then when you redo it, it gets smaller again. So like, but with Final Cut, you can just go, nope, don't want these, and keep the quality of the video. So
Well, iMovie doesn't give you the option to change the format of the video.
Yeah.
Final Cut does.
Well, iMovie, it used to give you the opportunity to change the ratio, and now you can zoom in and zoom out a little bit, but you can't change. It's weird. And then they got that Ken Burns crop.
Ken Burns just like does a close up and all that BS.
Yeah, you set where you want to start panning in at.
Yeah, nah, like
it's fun. I played with it, but I'd rather get over to Final Cut and start learning that.
Yeah, I gotta edit like this guy's video. He sent me this video today.
Is that Godfrey?
Yeah, it's Godfrey.
Oh, you ended up doing it?
Yeah, he ended up doing it.
Oh, nice, man.
So I gotta do his.
Nice. I did mine. Were you proud?
Yeah, I was. You went all out, but I'll leave it out. I'll leave it for.
Am I extra?
You went extra.
But you got some. How many people you got so far?
Quite a few. I like this one. This is my favorite though.
Who's that? Your sister?
No, it's one of the MMA girls that fights.
Oh, that was great, dude.
Yeah, she did that one.
That was great.
And then
Let's see yours.
I haven't. I mine's. Where is mine? Here's mine. I started off.
Are you wearing a Cobra Kai robe?
Yeah, Cobra Kai jacket. And then I put it on.
Yeah. I was actually looking for something like a weapon first before I went with what I
so
went
I hit
with.
somebody. Jake's is pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Jake's does this. He does he gets hit in the face and then he throws a hat.
Nice.
So everyone's doing it, but it's just taking a little bit longer than I thought because you gotta wait for people to send it.
Are you gonna? If you're gonna have like celebrities in there, do you have any names besides? Who's that?
The winner of the competition, the new faces.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant a real guy.
Yeah, but anyway.
So is Godfrey the biggest name besides me you have in there?
Yeah, pretty much. Preacher's gonna do one. So
really, you should put in the corner like their Instagram.
I am.
All right, cool. Because they didn't do that. They didn't do that on the one you sent me.
Well, the one that
was all stuntmen.
That was all stuntmen, and
which is great. But you should have. They should have put in. Like so you can.
It's all good. We're ripping off somebody anyway, so.
Yeah, I'm sure they got it from someone else too, right? Or do you think they originated it?
I don't know.
No.
Doesn't matter.
Maybe I should hit up Khalil.
I don't know who that is, but hit him up.
The stunt guy for Black Panther.
All right, hit him up.
Yeah, hit him up. Hit him up. Ken Miller doing one?
He already did one.
Yeah.
Yep.
James John do one?
Nope.
Miguel Colon do one?
Nope.
Anyone do anything?
I didn't send it to them.
Oh.
I didn't know.
Just waiting for the big names?
I didn't think they were gonna do it. I didn't think they would do it. That's why.
Yeah.
I didn't think they would do it. I just some people I just knew they wouldn't do it.
Have you started editing it all together?
No, not at all. It's not gonna take that long.
Yeah.
Well, it'll probably take it'll take a good like 5 hours.
Yeah.
Because I gotta add the sound effects and the music and blah 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 and the timing.
Yeah. So that's like one nap for you.
And then I gotta make sure it blends all around. But whatever. Why are we talking about this on the podcast? Who cares?
Because we're just
It's not important. It's not important.
Time.
We're not filling time. We have plenty of things to talk about.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Are you losing weight?
No, not at all.
Well, I mean, I figure with all the fast food places done and like everything else.
No, they're still open, man.
Are they still open?
Yeah. Yeah. Fast food places still open, man. You just do drive-through.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What?
Does that change your life?
Kind of.
You're gonna get fatter, dude.
Yeah, but like
I just look skinnier because you've gained so much
I
weight.
haven't gained that much weight, have I?
Yeah, yeah. Look, oh my god, it's disgusting, dude. Oh man, that for a minute I thought you pulled a magic trick. I'm like, how did you make my belly go from me to you? Oh, it's so sad, man.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah. You know, it's one thing to be short, but short and fat.
Oh no, dude! Once I start losing my neck, then we gotta. Then I gotta be like, I'm like this. I'm like, hello, Mike. Are you ready to do stand up? Like, no, I can't do that.
Hey, on the bright side, it's been 2 months and your goatee's almost back.
It's fully back, man. What are you talking about?
It's still working.
Dude, I need a haircut so bad.
Me too. I hit up
For someone that's losing hair, I need to get a haircut. It makes no sense.
I hit up Angelo Cianfrocco like a week and a half ago.
He cuts your hair?
He doesn't cut my hair right now. But I asked him, like, hey man, are you gonna do any, visits? And he's like, yeah, I can do mobile haircutting. So yeah, I might go that way soon. I was waiting for the boys' hair to get out of control too, and just be like, all right, dude, all three of us. He's like, dude, I do it. I wear a mask. I come over and we.
How much he's charging? It's like, I wouldn't let him cut my hair anyways, but
why not?
I don't know.
That's
I don't cheat on my barber.
You think your barber's? Where's your barber right now?
At home.
You think so?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't talked to him.
If Barber cared about you,
I should call
if
him.
Barber cared about you, you'd throw on a mask, come over.
He
and
would
cut your
care,
hair.
but I haven't called him.
Oh, then what you bitching about?
I'm just saying, I don't cheat on my barber. I'll cheat on a test.
Sell down.
I'll cheat
Ken
in
Miller.
court. Oh, is that what? Is that
Ken
what?
Miller's. I don't cheat on my barber.
I don't though. I had the same barber for years. Hector.
Yeah, but here's the thing, dude. There's a difference between cheating on your barber because it's like, I'm going to go over here this week rather than my guy because I don't feel like driving across town, and the fact that nothing's opened right now. And you don't want to end up being one of those guys with like your beard trimmer in there cutting your own fucking hair.
Well, Janae's trying to cut my hair, and I'm like, nah.
Has she ever cut hair before?
Nope.
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 That's what I'm saying. Call Angelo.
But I'm not going to go somebody that's going to really mess up my hair.
Dude.
I don't trust him.
It can't look worse than it is.
It can be worse than this.
I've been over here when your hair looked fucked up and you're like, yeah, my barber fucked up today. So don't even, right? Right?
No,
that's
because
happened.
Because I've gone to a different barber. I
happened?
go to the same shop, but then I go and use one of his lackeys, and his lackeys don't know how to cut my hair.
So don't tell me you don't cheat on your barber.
I don't go to a different barber shop.
But you cheat on your barber. You use someone else.
No, 'cause he's there. He's watching.
And he let that happen
He
to
let
you?
it happen.
He let that happen to you?
Yeah, well, I get a free one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
I'm telling you, man.
Nope. Gotta get it done sooner or later.
Not really. I don't got a job.
Yeah.
This is what a no job looks like. You wear a dumb shirt, shorts all day, same clothes.
Yep.
You don't comb your hair.
Yep.
You wake up and you sit in your couch.
And your girl comes home and she doesn't want to work on making babies with you anymore.
No quarantine babies, nothing.
Oh, man.
I can't imagine weed smokers right now.
Why?
I mean, they can't even get weed, right?
Are you kidding me?
How are they getting weed?
Weed's essential.
Yeah?
Yeah.
With what money?
Dude, the same money they didn't have before.
They're using a stimulus check now to just pay off.
Dude, have you never done drugs? What you do is you tell people you're going to buy weed. You tell them it's going to cost X amount. You get that amount, and that covers your share of the weed, and you go buy the weed.
Oh, was that what you're saying?
Yeah, like, oh, man, I'm going to get 10 pills tonight. Who wants to kick in? And then you say, oh, they're 25 when they only actually cost you 20, and then you buy a few extra for yourself, and that's how you get your drugs.
Good to know, Mike. You hustled all your friends and getting your own supply.
It's called being the contact for the plug.
Okay, you're the plug. You're a horrible plug.
Why? Why am I horrible?
Because you're stealing.
That is not stealing.
You're stealing money.
Dude, it's called being the middleman. I'm taking all the risk.
What's the risk?
Carrying drugs, carrying money, going to a dealer.
All right, dealers are not that scary anymore. They're all like entrepreneurs.
Really? For someone who was just telling me you couldn't find any weed, now all of a sudden you
I
know
don't
what
smoke
to do?
weed, so I don't care.
Oh, so you know shit about dealers.
I'm just saying, most of the dealers are my friends, and they're not scary at all.
So, you have friends that are dealers?
Yeah.
So you just got done saying that times are tough. All the weed people, you need to start a business where you put your dealer friends in touch with your friends who need weed, and then you take a percentage.
I don't know anyone that needs weed. I'm just saying.
You just got done saying.
I was just saying in general.
Man.
I can't imagine weed people having no money trying to get weed.
You don't know people who do drugs. You run an open mic comedy night.
That's what I'm saying.
Orlando.
They all do drugs.
Exactly. So, dude.
And they all were broke.
Settle down, Trump. Can you stick with one statement and stay on that side for long enough for this conversation to move forward?
You know, that's a really nasty question, and you're fake. You're
you know
fake.
what? You CBS is the worst station out there.
You know what? Your ratings, not all of you, most of you, but most of you guys all suck.
Did you see that one lately?
Yeah, dude.
Where she went hardcore
Dude,
at
she
him.
went at him. He's like, you know what? You're real nasty. You're fake.
Because can't answer a simple question. Did you see Obama support Biden today?
He has no choice.
He has no choice. But he made like a 10-minute video talking about the State of the Union and moving forward. And it was all the comments were exactly what I was thinking. They're like, look, I know this has nothing to do with it. I know he has to kind of support Biden. But it was just nice to listen to a president talk for 10 minutes and sound sane.
Is that what people say?
Dude, so many likes because he was well-spoken, eloquent, hopeful, optimistic. Like, you watch this thing and you actually go, man, I kind of wish he still was president.
The man knew how to talk, man.
Yeah.
He didn't point fingers. He didn't bitch and complain.
He was very positive. The whole message, it kind of like you left there going, man, this is the kind of guy you want in control when a situation like this is going on. Even if all behind the curtain, all shit's breaking loose, he's just coming out and going, look, there's gonna be a tomorrow. And, we're gonna get there together.
Yeah, freaking dog.
Dog's about to take down the light.
About to take down the damn light.
Yeah, I had to house sit last night for a buddy of ours, and I went and picked up the keys. And I went to the house, and I've never met this dog.
Is it a big dog?
It's
bigger than mine?
Yeah, much bigger than yours.
Oh, what the hell?
So I go, and I already not crazy about animals, but I'm like, all right. So I go in, and this dog just, you look, you can tell me a dog hasn't bit someone as many times as you want.
Right.
But now I'm showing up at nighttime. You've been away for all day, and I'm just walking in your house, and he doesn't speak human. I can't be like, look, so-and-so sent me to take care of you. I walk in, this dog just goes nuts. And then it gets...
Like nuts happy?
No.
Like nuts angry?
Like,
oh, shit.
And then it goes into a little corners itself between two sofas, and it's like looking at me.
It's about to lunge.
And now this dog feels cornered, but it put itself in that, back against the wall. And they're like, oh, just go to the kitchen, and there'll be some sausage in the fridge. You can just go ahead, cut some of that, and she'll be your best friend. And I'm like, but now I got to walk past this dog to get to the kitchen. So I'm like explaining, like, I'm a black guy dealing with cops. I'm like, I'm going... For both my hands are clearly visible. I'm reaching for my ID in my pocket. Don't bite me. And I gave it sausage, and it still when you're giving a dog like people food, and it's not coming near you because even the lure of people food isn't enough for this dog to trust you, shit's about to go down.
So wait, what the hell did you do? You didn't really dog sit then. You just freaking walked in the house, threw a sausage at it, and ran out?
No, because I stayed there for the whole night.
Doing what?
Well, this dog is treated like a child.
So the dog finally warmed up to you?
We went from at 8 o'clock, this dog was ready to rip me apart, to I woke up this morning and this dog was just curled up next to me in the guest bedroom. Yeah.
Okay, so it warmed up to you.
Yeah, but what I'm telling you, it took a good... It went from it was going to kill me.
Sweating your ass off, trying to get nervous.
I was scared, man. I was scared. It went from a good it's going to kill me to now it was sitting next to me on the couch while I was watching TV, and I'd be like petting its head. And
is that how you pet a dog?
I'd stop petting its.
Yeah, do that. Pet. You're smacking it. What are you doing?
I'd stop petting its head, and it would take its paw and just claw my arm and pull my arm back. Like if I stopped petting it, it'd be like, we weren't done. And I was just like, is this where I don't have enough needy women in my life? This is where we're at now. This is where we're at. So that was it. And then baby's mama is allergic to animals, so I grew up with cats and dogs in my house. That's one of the things that upsets me a little bit. I would love for the boys to have like a puppy or something like that, but I haven't had animals in the house for years and years and years. And I gotta tell you, I fell asleep last night, and this dog is one of those dogs that's just allowed everywhere in the house, and it's a bigger dog, and it
like
sheds,
this one? Yeah.
but it sheds. And I woke up so many times in the middle of the night with just couldn't breathe. And I'm like, I've never been allergic to animals, so I'm just wondering if it was just the amount of
your freaking allergies kicked in or whatever.
Yeah, but I didn't sleep too well, but also, it's a strange house and everything like that, and it's different
house.
Well, it's different. It's different from a hotel, man.
I didn't know your friend lived in the Addams family house.
Sleeping. No, it's a nice house. That's a nice house. They got a little pool and everything like that. And I was like, You know, it's just weird though. It's weird when
You
you're
didn't do
in the
anything
house.
weird there, did you?
No.
You didn't beat off in their living room or anything like that, right?
Never in the living room.
Oh, you didn't.
No.
In the bathroom?
No. What's
Come
wrong
on.
with you?
What's wrong with you? You're the
What's
one
wrong
that's doing
with you?
that. Did you beat off in their bedroom?
No. What is wrong with you?
Fuck, Mike.
What is
You're
wrong
so
with you?
nasty.
Why would you even say something like that,
Mike.
man?
Why
What's
would
wrong?
you?
If that's the first
Why?
thought that comes to your mind when you go into someone else's house, I don't want you coming to my house
you
ever.
beat off?
Dude, I'm going to be, if you come over my house for anything
You're
and
so
you
nasty.
if you disappear for more than 2 minutes, I'll be like, that motherfucker's beating off in my house. What's wrong with you?
What do you have a?
Do you have a list?
You're the one that stood the night
Do you have a list of places you've beat off in the world? Do you
in
get
that
off?
chair that you're sitting in.
I bought this damn chair. You piece of shit. Oh man. No.
In your headphones. That's why I did it.
Dude, you did not beat off. This chair would even look at you and go, "Not tonight. I have a headache."
You're so nasty, dude.
If you get this chair pregnant, I come back and there's a little ottoman.
There's a little ottoman on the side. But
Yeah.
So hey, man, we made it, man. We did a whole episode.
Hey, we only got to do like, what's this, episode 96? Or
We got
97?
96.
4 more episodes.
7.
You know, when I started saying we were gonna end at episode 100,
You weren't lying.
yeah, I didn't know that the world was gonna end. I
Well,
thought
like you said, it's kind of your fault.
all of it.
You were having too much good luck.
Yep.
Everything was going well.
Yeah, really well.
And then you had to shit on it and make everyone else be on your level. Look, now look at me. I got no job, no gigs,
No.
lost all my wedding gigs for DJing,
Yep.
lost all of it.
Which that's probably the best for those people.
My ass.
Yeah.
That's the best thing. I
Yeah.
lost everything. All my private lessons, karate. I'm fat now.
It's funny that so many people had jobs they thought were essential.
Oh, I knew my job wasn't essential. But
No,
fuck.
I'm not saying you specifically, but it's funny because, well, not funny. There's so many people that are like, whenever they saw people in need, they're like, well, why don't they just get a job? Why don't they just get a job? And now you realize there's people out of work right now that did everything right in life. They went to college. They did this.
But
they
there's a
did that.
difference. When you tell now someone, say, go get a job, there is no jobs to get.
Yeah.
Everything's closed.
Well, that's why I was kind of upset with a couple of companies out there giving people like, hey, we're going to lay you off because this gives you a chance to collect the unemployment, or we're going to lay you off, but we're giving you this notice so you can go seek other opportunities. What are you going to do? I know Amazon's hiring drivers, you know.
Dude, the unemployment thing too, that's bullshit.
Oh, it's been crashing and
Well,
crashing.
it crashes, and then you apply for it,
Mm-hmm.
and then the stipulation is you're supposed to show that you have applied for 3 to 4 jobs weekly.
They're waiving that.
Oh, are they waiving that?
That's been waived.
Okay, I was gonna say, how the fuck? Supposed to-
Yeah.
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 So-
but I haven't.
Have you applied for it?
I haven't heard of anyone who's been able to get unemployment yet.
I'm gonna try to jump on it again tonight. I haven't been able to get on.
Have you been trying the new app they have for it?
I didn't know they had an app now.
Oh, I'll give you the link for the app. Yeah, because the app actually worked pretty well.
Really?
Yeah,
They have an app now?
there's an app for that.
What's the app's name? Bitch, you broke?
Go fuck your mother.
Jesus.
What? I haven't come up with the names for this stuff. Let me just send you the link here. You talk while I look for this link for you.
I am looking up unemployment app because I'm broke and everyone else wants to know it. Is it the EDD? No.
It's DEO something.
Nah, you don't know what you're talking
No, I do. I have it. I gotta just pull it
Son
out.
of a bitch, man.
Do. Hey, go ahead, cover the show while I find this information.
You think I wanted to cover the show?
I think you do.
I don't. That's why I haven't done it in 3 weeks.
Go ahead, cover the show. Keep talking. Tell us something funny.
Something funny.
We could just pause recording, but that's too easy.
Yeah, I mean, and it is past an hour. It's not like anyone's listening now. They usually tune out by now.
No, but you forget that people have nothing to do right now.
And the last thing they want to do is they want to listen to our podcast for an hour plus.
They might be holding on to find this website.
Yeah,
I gotta scroll back.
It's great radio, bro.
This is on you, dude.
I like how you're saying it's on me.
Dude, you've got up. People don't even notice.
What's
like
that?
2 times during this recording today, you just got up to go do stuff.
I got up to turn
And
on
I
the
just kept
fan because it
going.
was hot.
Oh, I found it.
You found it? What is it? Tell the world.
Oh, okay. Nope, that wasn't it.
Oh, you son of a...
Yeah, I got it. Hang on.
Are you going to dog sit again today?
Okay. So,
Okay.
here we go.
Just ignore
FLDO-FL work.
That's not an app.
Yeah, it is the app.
What's the app called, man?
Look at that.
Dude, that's all you had to tell me.
What?
DEO.
DO. Does that pop up?
No.
No.
You're full of shit.
So that's what I'm saying. So let me copy and paste it to you. Because this is how it got sent to me. So I'm just trying to help you out. But, you know, if you're going to be ornery about it, I know
I'm going to be what?
I know you're getting fat and growing hair everywhere but where you want to grow hair. But
I realized too, like, I've been shitting a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I realized the toilet paper shortage. Now.
There you go. So it's, here we go.
Oh my gosh.
DEO Reemployment Assistance. It's Florida DEO, so FLDEO dash FL work dash PROD1, the number 1, period, pegacloud.net.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Just send me the link.
I did send you the link.
All right, I'll just look at it
See,
later.
well, I was doing this for the people who were listening.
Nobody cares.
So you can post it.
Who's gonna do it? Sanchez?
Yeah.
Sanchez ain't got no job for 15 years.
So, yeah, Sanchez is the only one who this isn't affecting whatsoever.
No, Sanchez is loving it. He loves it, that sadistic fuck.
Mm-hmm.
He like, this is great. All AMC theaters are going down, man. Marvel Comics, they're going down. Blah, 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 blah.
Now everybody can... Oh, is that what he feels?
No, that's what's happening.
Marvel Comics is going
They're
under?
in trouble.
Really?
And DC.
Why?
Because, man,
They were doing online
comic
stuff
book
for a while.
sales. Yeah, comic book sales are really down, and like the movie production stopped. Yup. No one's making money.
It's all ending.
You know what's great though about all this is watching the actors and not comedians, actors and musicians and just famous people losing their shit and trying to put out content on Instagram, and it's so bad.
Really?
It's
like,
bad.
Specifically, anyone come to mind?
There's a couple of just people just trying to be funny, mainly
I know the late night show hosts, a lot of them have moved to doing
yeah, dude, it's not fun.
like trying to do stuff in the garage
Yeah,
and stuff.
and I'm a Howard Stern fan, and he's doing it from his house, and I hate it. It's
Really?
fucking awful.
I know Conan's doing like Skype interviews with celebrities.
Yeah, dude, it just I don't have the attention for it. Did you watch the SNL Zoom thing?
I didn't.
Ooh, that was rough.
Was it?
I couldn't take it.
Was it bad?
I don't know. I don't like
Because some of these actors are home but don't have the technical capacity
Of course not.
do stuff.
Yeah. I saw a meme on the internet and said rich people in their house be like, I don't know what to do, and there's a map from Link from the old Nintendo Zelda. It's just like a giant maze. It's just that's their house. It's just fucking hilarious. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, this was adequate.
Yeah.
We talk about comedy being rusty. Like come back from stand-up. Podcasting can make you rusty too.
Yeah, because we didn't do it for about 4 weeks, right?
Yeah, so we should have had more content or funny stuff. Dude,
because everyone's saying the same shit. There's nothing to talk about but this damn pandemic and this damn corona. There's nothing. We used to have stories. We're boring. We're all dried out. We peaked, Mike. We peaked. You're going to your friend's house, beating off, watching a dog. I'm here just getting fat, eating fucking bagels all day. That's all I'm doing, man. Eating bagels and French toast. It's awful. Nothing else to do, and then drinking this shitty beer. What else is there to do, Mike? Tell me.
We got to do 4 more episodes.
No, we don't.
We got to make 100,
We're going to burn this damn thing down.
Promise the fans.
Fucking everything's...
All 12 of them.
Everything's dead.
Look,
There's no light at the end of this darkness.
I think what we were talking about earlier has to happen.
What?
You got to start planning. This level.
I don't have a plan B, Mike.
You need one.
I thought I had one.
Yep.
And it got all taken away from me. Hey, I got karate. Hey, cool.
Yep.
Comedy, cool. DJing, cool. Gone.
Mm-hmm. So what have we learned?
I got nothing.
Every how many years, society and civilization needs to be taken back down to ground zero. So basically, This is a rebuilding year for society when we come out of this. So are you going to be one of those people thinking about what you used to have, or one of these people taking this time now to go, what are we going to need that I can profit from coming out
I
of
don't
this?
know how to sew, Mike. I'm not making masks.
Dude, the mask market, Etsy already beat you to it. By the time you have the idea to make masks, people are already making masks. You got to come up with something brand new coming out of this.
Oh, yeah? And what's that?
Dude, like I'm going to give that to you?
Well, yeah, because you're probably going to need my help to Photoshop it. So what is it?
No, because I've had plenty of time to learn
No
Photoshop.
one is going to. You're doing iMovie, not Photoshop. Two different things.
Dude, you lost karate, you lost comedy, you lost DJ, and now people are home learning how to edit shit. Like, you're really going out of
Yeah,
work.
people are learning. I don't want people to learn. Stop learning. Hire me. I need money.
Hire me. I need to make flyers for events we can't possibly have right now.
I'm going to start just making flyers for bullshit.
Hey, you guys doing your online shows? Do you have flyers for your online show?
Oh, my God, there it is. And then they're going to pay me like dirt cheap, too. It's going to be awful.
No, because they're charging $5-10. I can't believe people are selling out those shows. So it's you gotta find the need, man. You gotta find the better mousetrap coming out of this.
What mousetrap?
I don't know, man. But if anything we've learned, life is short. There's no guarantees of tomorrow.
Is that what it is?
I don't know, man.
Or what we learned is you fucking up having a happy old time thinking the sun is shining on your head. And it's not, because the dark cloud returned, and this time it came and
I never doubted the dark cloud.
he shitted on everyone.
Yeah.
This is your fault.
It's not my fault. It's God.
We narrowed it down.
God slipped up.
The God of wind.
God.
Be gone.
Yeah. He screwed up. He turned away from me for a little bit, realized life was going good, decided God do something.
Yeah, but you
big
have to
with
bring
it.
me down with it. I didn't do
He
shit.
had to. Life was going too good. He had to do something drastic. He's like, how can I squash all this right now for Mike? And this is what we did. So we got to come out of this bigger and better. How come we don't have more followers?
Because you don't promote.
You think so?
I don't know. That just came out.
Honestly, it came out so quick. There's got to be some truth to it, apparently.
There's no truth to it.
All right. I haven't even checked our stuff
Nobody
lately.
likes us, man. That's why.
But we're on all platforms.
I know. No one cares, bro. It's
We gotta do
obligatory. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. There's someone out there that's going to be happy that we did this.
No.
There's at least one person that's
One
like,
person.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it.
And they're not even on our Patreon.
No, they're not.
We got to get that Patreon pumping.
Hey, donate some money so we can feed Mike.
Feed me.
Yeah, because
You're the one eating 16 bagels a day.
I'm eating fucking everything.
Son
I'm,
of a
I'm
bitch.
staring down those cheese balls.
Yeah.
In my
Throw
kitchen
some
right
money
now.
in Patreon so Kermit can get a haircut.
I don't have hair to be getting a haircut, so this is good.
Yeah.
Just gonna keep a big old poof.
Yeah. You going to do that? That's what you should do. Grow it everywhere and then pull it back and do a man bun where your bald spot is. Like those Japanese warriors.
Is that Japanese warrior sound?
What? Really? Mr. King of like every
Bro,
racial?
that's insensitive, bro. Bro,
What?
I can't believe you did that.
Dude, what? I was
That is
coughing.
so
I was
rude.
coughing.
That is so rude to the Japanese culture. Bro, I can't. I don't.
Do your pulls and tools.
No, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey.
It's a new me.
Dude, this
It's a
is
new
you?
me.
This
Yeah,
is what
man.
we're coming out of
I'm
this
not making fun of
pandemic
any
with?
races anymore.
I'm not making fun of
You're
races.
making fun of Japanese people. You gotta bring it from the inside. See, you gotta. See, that was.
Not making fun of Japanese people on a whole. I'm making fun of a very specific genre of movie.
Which is Japanese.
Oh, speaking of which, I saw a clip of Chuck Norris getting beat down by who was it? Gracie.
Chuck Norris getting beat up.
He was doing demonstrations like where he was touring around the world.
Really?
And when he went to Brazil, all he kept hearing about was Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. So he went to train with them one day, and he was down on the ground in like 2 seconds. And it's got an interview with him talking about, he's like, I was already a black belt, world known, blah, blah, blah. And that one day I felt like I'd never trained in my life. Do you see it?
Oh yeah, this is 7 years ago. Jesus.
And no, it was way before that when the video was taken too. So maybe it was just an interview.
Yeah, I'll check it out. It's Joe Rogan's interview apparently.
Oh, really? Nah, I saw it from somewhere else. But yeah, that's the video right there. Yeah, that one. But,
oh yeah, well he's fighting Rickson Gracie, man. Rickson Gracie's a monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And you don't. Fuck
Yeah,
with
he
that
was
guy.
champion of the world when they fought.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no.
it lasted like 30 seconds.
I'll check that out. That should be a good watch.
Yeah. So yeah, there's something to do with your week.
There we go.
All right.
Well, this has been episode 96.
I don't want it to end because as bad as this episode has been, I have nothing else. I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home.
You want to eat some food with me?
Nah.
Quarantine food.
Quarantine.
Come on, man. I got like 8 bags of beans.
Go check out, like, and share all my videos because that's the only way I know that
There you go.
there's a world out there.
You can find him on Facebook or YouTube at Mike Hurley here. You can also find myself at KermitGonzalez.com, MikeHurleyhe.com. You don't. Yeah, you need to put your videos up on there. That's your plan. That's your goal for this week. Put your link up there on your website.
Yeah, need to redo that.
I told you that. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys later. Adios. Thank you.
Ciao. Blow it away.